Welcome back to Clearly Established. I'm Brandon Grable, Texas civil rights attorney. I want to discuss with you a case where I'm helping a client here in Texas. Specifically, Bexar County Sheriff's Office decided that they were going to arrest my client because he refused to identify. Can you believe that after all this time, we're still having to go through this issue? When I tried to get the video, it took several months because the county, I guess they're overwhelmed. I don't know why. They promised me that they were going to get this information to me by December of 2025. They even charged me $400 to get these records. And the way they came out with that was charging me by the minute for the video. So they already saw the video. They just didn't produce it until recently. And how did I get them to do it? Well, I threatened to sue them for violating the Texas Public Information Act. And that actually worked because they immediately called me back and they immediately produced everything that I asked for. And it makes sense after watching it why they wouldn't want that to see the light of day. So let's get into it.
Number two.
Sir, just relax, right? Just relax.
What crime have I committed? Are you the sergeant? Are you the sergeant?
I'm the chief over Somerset.
What crime have I committed? Can they reasonably articulate a suspicion of a crime before they threw me to the fucking ground and kicked me? That fucking gray-headed motherfucker over there kicked the shit out of me.
All right, we're trying to figure out. We just got here, so we don't know what's going on.
What happened was I was standing on the side of the road. They got a call of a Mercedes circling me. I told them I'm fine. That is my dad that was driving his car around. We was messing with his car. They told me to identify myself. I said, what is your reasonable articulable suspicion of a crime before I identify myself? They said, we're doing an investigation. You have to identify yourself. No, I do not. I have not committed a crime. So they decided to put me in handcuffs and fucking throw me around and kick me and throw me on the fucking ground. That motherfucker over there threw his knee into my fucking thigh. I can't feel my thumb now. Now I need a fucking ambulance. All because I didn't want to identify myself. I was practicing my rights. My rights have been stepped on. Now y'all are getting fucking sued.
Hold on a second, sir.
I know my rights. They fucking laughed at me.
So we get here, as soon as I get up here to Rockport and Bend City, I see him standing right here. Originally, I didn't think it was it, but then I read the description. It's him. Then I see the Mercedes, again, driving this way, and the Mercedes immediately turns right. So I was going to follow the Mercedes on, but then he starts walking onto his property. So then I pulled over to the side, got out, I ID'd him, and then he started being like very confrontational. So I was like, you know what, for my safety, let me pat you down for weapons. Pat him down, he has a knife. I was like, look, I'm going to give this back to you, but right now, for my safety, yours, I'm going to take it. I put the knife inside the vehicle. Cool.
Then he starts going on.
So then he starts, on him, my rights, give my property back, starts recording me. I'm like, okay. Let him know that we're investigating it, possible. We don't know what we got.
Exactly.
We don't know what we got.
Who called?
We don't know who called.
So I started out with the clip from the Somerset police chief. Why? Because they actually responded to our request for information and produced body camera. Of course, they showed up after the incident, but he did catch something that was pretty interesting. Take a look.
You're the father?
Oh, I'm his dad, yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're just going to question him if everything's okay.
So this deputy that we're listening to right now, the one that made the initial arrest, and we'll get to his video here in a minute, but he's been licensed as a peace officer in the state of Texas since 1994, over 31 years. Not only that, he actually has his master's peace officer license, whatever the heck that means. He's had that since 2019. And he's been with the Bexar County Sheriff's Office since 1998, 28 years. And with all of that knowledge and years of experience, he apparently doesn't know that you can't arrest people for failing to identify. Wait, I said that wrong. Of course he knows what the law is. He just doesn't care, right? He has the full weight of the authority and the law behind him. And he knows if he's wrong, he's been at this for 31 years of the system protecting him. So I would expect nothing less than this deputy to just do what he wants, right? Because there's been no accountability. And how do we know that? Well, as you'll see, he invokes the authority of his supervisor, not the Constitution, not the law, but his supervisor.
What about the white Mercedes? What's going on? Because we got a call to come here and we have to investigate what's going on.
And that's fine, but Penal Code 38.02, there's no...
Exactly.
That means that it is a secondary charge to no identify.
Exactly.
Okay, so he doesn't have to identify.
Okay, exactly. But under the authority of my supervisor, he said place them in handcuffs, put them in the back seat
If
of the
they
car.
do, y'all are going to get sued, and the city of Poteet is going to get sued
Okay.
like a son of a bitch. So.
Okay.
But you guys know Penal Code 38.02.
Yes, yes.
You got your cameras on?
Yes. Cameras
Excellent.
are on.
Awesome.
Awesome. Okay, sir.
So who is it is the person that's authorizing that here?
The supervisor, Bexar County supervisor.
Bexar County supervisor.
Yeah.
And what's you're charging him for not identifying?
Yes, failure to identify to himself and then resisting.
So they wanted to charge him with failing to identify and resisting. They're not clear what the resisting charge is, but what I do know is that in the state of Texas, there is no actual offense for resisting detention. It's limited to 3 things: arrest, search, and transportation. It's actually unclear at what point these officers decided that this was going to transition from a detention to an arrest, right? Because what it sounds like is the supervisor wanted him in handcuffs, maybe out of the way. Who knows? But this 31-year veteran, master certified police officer, apparently, I guess, thought he was arresting him from the get-go. Again, we won't really know the answer to these things until we litigate.
Resisting what?
He started resisting.
Resisting what?
You name it, he was resisting it.
You have to name it because you're charging him.
I mean, yes, I'm charging him for resisting arrest.
Resisting what?
Yeah,
what was the
resisting
charge?
arrest. Okay, so we're done here. We're not holding court on this.
Okay, so
dirt road.
Here's the thing.
No, not yet.
With Somerset, we're out here just to assist. We're not taking the report. We came out here because obviously we heard about someone struggling with an officer. Okay, they'll discuss everything with you as soon as practicable. Right now,
you see what's happening here? The police chief of Somerset is making clear, yeah, this looks a little wrong, but I had nothing to do with this. We were just coming out to assist Bexar County. This is Bexar County's call. We thought there was someone struggling with an officer, and we came out. Would it surprise you to know that the police chief is wrong and it was actually his own officers that first responded? Check it out.
Hey, what's going on, sir?
Hey, no.
What's going on? Yes, yes. We just got a call, brother. Can you do me a favor? Like, take your hands out of your pockets. Okay.
I got gloves.
Okay. All right. Yeah, just do me a favor. Come over here, brother. I'm just going to pat you down for any weapons, all right? Just because you're reaching, all right? Turn around for me.
Okay, I have a knife in my pocket, and I have a phone and a wallet.
Okay. That's fine. What are you doing, brother? Okay. I'm just going to grab this knife real quick, all right?
No.
Yes,
I do not consent to searches or seizures.
I'm going to give it back to you.
That is a seizure. He took it from me.
Okay. Just for my safety, your safety, okay?
A weapon from your possession.
Okay. All right. So what's going on, sir? You said you were helping out your what was it, your dad?
Yes, I was helping out my dad. Can I have my knife back?
Yes, I'm gonna give it right back to you, brother. Don't worry. Look, I'm gonna set it right here. Okay, I'll give it right back to you. Okay.
I need a reasonable and articulable reason for stopping me.
We got a call about you being out here.
Standing on the side of the road? Is that illegal?
Activity.
Is that illegal? Standing on the side of the road?
It's not, but if somebody calls it in, we're going to come out and investigate it.
I bet you'll never guess why these police officers were called out there. You won't, but I'm going to go ahead and tell you.
The middle of the day. And so we were just driving by, and I noticed that kid standing there on the side of the road, and that Benz, he kept doing small circles. Like he'd go down the road, not even a tenth of a mile, and then he'd turn around and he'd go back to the north, and then he'd go down about a tenth of a mile.
Which one's your property? Which one's your grandma's property?
So, right there at the intersection, the Benton and the
Is it the dirt road?
Yes, sir. So there's an oil. It's her property.
So, okay, because we're here right in front of the brick house. This brick house, literally right at the intersection, there's a brick house and there's like a red dirt road.
Yes, sir. They weren't on her property or anything like that. I was just calling for like a suspicious person because he was standing on the side of the road. And that car kept circling back and forth, and my grandma, and she has been pickpocketed in the middle of the day, and they would pop the hood, and they would look at something under the hood, and then he would turn and he'd go the opposite direction for about a tenth of a mile, and he'd turn back and he'd go back. It was just weird. And so I just wanted to have somebody come out and check, just because she's out there by herself and things have happened before. That's all I was after. Like, they weren't necessarily trespassing or anything on our stuff. It was just they were acting weird, and they were close to her house, but they're being out there by herself.
You heard that right. Someone was concerned that their grandmother was going to get pickpocketed by this random person walking on the side of a dirt road, and she thought it was weird. Weird enough to call 911, and these hero cops came out and they obviously saved the day. The grandmother was safe. She wasn't pickpocketed that day. At least there's no reports of her being pickpocketed that day. Do you think they mentioned any of this at all? No, of course not. Actually, the sheriff simply state that someone just called and wanted them to investigate. Investigate what? Well, they didn't say. What they did say was, we did not know if a crime had been committed or if anyone was hurt or possibly needed medical attention. Of course they didn't know that. No one claimed that. Matter of fact, you heard the caller. I just thought it was weird. They're not trespassed or anything. No mention whatsoever of anybody needing help or anybody being hurt or anybody needing saving. So what do these officers go on to do? Due to our prior knowledge of thefts, burglaries, in a body found deceased at the same immediate area, our intent was to identify the persons involved and confirm no criminal offense took place. So their whole point of going out there was to identify this individual. This alleged deceased person, was that a murder? Was that due to some criminal activity? Well, of course we don't know. And I will tell you, after viewing all of the body camera, there's no mention of any deceased person in that area whatsoever. Simply being a person in a suspicious place, which is what they were trying to make it, isn't a crime. You're allowed to be in suspicious places. Walking down the street isn't against the law. Not identifying yourself isn't against the law. So why is it that Bexar County Sheriff's Office has to write a report in this way? Well, just in case someone like me comes along and reads it. Or now, you.
Okay, but have I broken the law?
No.
Can we say that?
Okay, so can I have my knife back?
I'll give it right back to you, sir.
No,
okay.
I need it back now because it's mine.
Okay, that's fine. We'll give it right back to you, okay?
Yes, it does.
No,
Yes, actually, I know my rights.
Okay, awesome, sir.
It's funny. It's hilarious.
Well, sir, so what's going on with this Mercedes right here? Who's that? Do you know that?
Yeah, that's my dad.
That's your dad?
Yeah.
So we got a call about him and you, and I don't know, I guess circling you.
Yeah, they said he was circling you, so somebody probably thought you were in trouble.
No, not in trouble.
We're out here.
No, not in trouble. So everything's cool.
Everything's cool. Do you have a driver's license on you, brother?
An ID? Do anything wrong?
We're just, like I said, we're investigating
an
this.
ID.
Well, we're investigating an instance, sir. I just want to make sure everything's all right. Everything checks out.
All right.
Well, I mean, you're being a little hostile. That's
I am being hostile because you stopped me on private property and you took my knife away from me, which is an illegal seizure.
Okay.
I would like to have it back.
Like I said, sir, we're investigating an incident that took place.
Okay.
I took your knife just for my safety, your safety. You're gonna give it right back. I'm gonna give it right back to you. Okay? That's not an issue. You have an ID?
I don't have to give that.
What's your name? What's your name? Date of birth?
I don't have to give that either.
Okay. What do you want to do?
I know my rights.
What's exactly going on?
I'm here.
No, I mean, we got a call that a Mercedes was circling you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there anything going on? Do you need help?
Nope, don't need any help.
Okay. Do you live here?
That's none of your business.
Yeah, it is my business.
No, it's not.
Okay. You're going to get yourself in trouble. I mean, are you here?
Is that a threat? Are you threatening me?
No,
Are you
but
threatening me?
No, I'm asking you. You said
No,
I was
I'm
going to get myself in trouble.
I'm asking you, do you live here because are you breaking into houses or you're just here hanging
Did
out?
somebody call say I was breaking into houses?
I'm telling you, I already told you why we got the call.
9529.
Okay,
Contact
then I don't
one
need
now.
any help. I'm fine.
But do you live in the area? Do you live in the house?
It's none of your business.
It is.
It is.
Not. It is
Actually,
not.
when somebody calls us to investigate an incident, it becomes our business.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does.
No, it doesn't. And I know you're allowed to lie to me, so I don't really.
No, we're not lying.
I really don't care. I'd like my knife back, and I'd like to go on about my business.
Okay. Well,
Everything's fine.
Well, sir, like I said, we want to make sure that you're okay. We want to make sure the whole situation's okay.
Yep, and I'm perfectly fine.
It's crazy how we're getting a call of Mercedes circling you. All of a sudden, I see a Mercedes drive right past you, and then it comes up on this property. Originally, I was going to go down there, but you're starting walking towards the Mercedes, so I want to see what's going on with that.
Yeah, there's no problem.
So, what's your name, sir?
You don't need my name.
Mercedes, where did it go?
Yeah, the Mercedes is down here.
You don't need my name.
Let's go talk to the Mercedes.
Okay, all right. What you want to do with him?
Trespassing.
We'll be right back.
No trespassing.
Okay,
Am I being detained?
We got no proof you live here. So.
Yeah.
Am I being detained? Am I being detained?
At this time, yes, you
Yes.
are.
Okay.
Under what suspicion of a crime?
Because there's no suspicion of a
Then
crime,
you
but
can't
we're
detain me.
investigating, okay?
But you can't
We're
detain me if there's no
investigating.
reasonable
So-
suspicion. Do you have reasonable and articulable
But right
suspicion?
now, we're going to go talk to the Mercedes.
No, you
Okay.
can't come on the
Be
property.
cool, okay?
No, you can't
Yes.
come on the property.
Okay.
No trespassing. That would be
Hey, you gonna
trespassing.
be all right with him?
No trespassing. And I'd like my knife back.
I'm gonna get right back to you, all right, brother?
No, I need
Hey.
Am I being detained?
Yes, you are.
Under what suspicion of a crime?
You're being detained right now. We need
Under
to figure
what suspicion of a crime? You have a reasonable and articulable suspicion
Look.
of a crime.
Look, sir.
You're gonna.
I'm
You're
talking-
on your way to getting sued.
Okay, that,
You are on your way to
okay.
getting sued.
Okay, sir. Like I said,
1 Charlie 11,
Just like
1
anyone,
Charlie
if you
11,
were to
your
call
status
the- if you-
1302, Carmelo.
You're violating my civil rights. You asked me if I was okay. I told you I'm okay.
okay.
Now give
If
me
you-
my knife back and let me go.
Okay, sir. If you were calling, okay, let's just say you're down 911. You're down 911. We're here to make sure that everything's okay, right? Like he said, we
This
don't
is
know who
Von
you are.
Army too. You're out of your jurisdiction.
Okay, well, I'm assisting another agency. This is county, actually.
Yeah, it doesn't
Okay.
matter. You're out of your jurisdiction.
Okay,
It's
that's
Von
fine.
Army.
Well, I'm a Texas peace officer. Okay, so Texas.
No, you're not. Okay. You're not highway patrol. You can't just go anywhere.
Okay. All right. I can't. Okay. Well, with that being said, sir, like I said,
I
we
would
don't
like
know.
my property back.
I'm-
I have no interest in what you have to say, but I want my property back.
I'm gonna get right back to you. Okay.
Right
But we're
now.
investigating. We're investigating an incident. I don't know if you live here.
What incident?
I don't know if you live here.
What incident?
Okay.
Is
He's
having
not-
a
he's not
Mercedes
gonna-
Circle me illegal?
Well, we don't know what's going on. We don't know.
You don't have to. You don't have to have your nose in everybody's business like you think you do. You're just a cop. There's
Okay.
no crime being committed. I'd like my shit back, please. Now.
Okay. I guess we're gonna pull up right now and then.
No,
we'll
you're
find out
not.
what's going
No
on right
trespassing.
now.
Charlie 30.
Charlie 11, your status 1302, Carmelo.
What's up, Steve? Hey, Sarge. We're having a problem over here with this gentleman. There was a suspicious. We're investigating suspicious activity, and we stopped the gentleman here. He's on private roadway, and he says that there's not a problem here, and he's refusing to give ID, and he's being kind of, verbally belligerent. He doesn't want to answer no questions, doesn't want to give his ID or anything, and we asked him, well, do you live here? Well, that's none of your business. Well, it is our business. We need to find out if you live here. Are you breaking into houses? And he's just, you're threatening me? You're threatening me? But we're going to go into the private driveway and go talk to the person that was in the white Mercedes to make sure that, there's not a crime.
Okay, we'll detain him for now.
Okay.
Detain him.
All
Detain
right.
him for now. Put him in your vehicle. If you're refusing to identify yourself, find out what's going on. Take him in and go get ID.
Okay, Sarge. All right. Bye-bye.
I say Spanish, but I don't know Spanish.
All right, sir. Hey, I spoke to my supervisor, and he said to put you in handcuffs.
Is that what
so
he said?
that's what you got to do.
Okay,
Turn
so
around.
illegal detention? You're detaining me?
Yes,
illegally?
yes, sir.
For what? What crime have I committed?
You do not want to identify yourself.
No, I don't have to.
Okay, great.
And you can pick that up.
Outstanding. We will. No weapons?
I got the knife.
I do not
Okay.
consent to
All right.
searches.
Okay, outstanding.
I do not consent to searches.
Outstanding, sir. Thank you.
Don't smack me.
Come on.
Where are we going?
Over here.
Am
Come
I being
on.
arrested?
You're being detained. Come on.
Oh, tear my jacket. Go ahead.
Yes. Come on. Come on. I'm on.
I'm about to fuck you up, dude.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Is that what?
No, you are illegally detaining me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You are illegally
Whose is this?
detaining me.
Get ready. Put him back. Put him back. Yes. Okay.
9529 resisting the take.
Ah!
Right in here. Come on. Have a seat and relax. Be cool. Be cool.
Oh, you mean like you've been?
Be cool.
Hey, man.
Y'all about to have a hell of a time.
What you mean? What you like?
Nope. Y'all about to have a hell of a fucking
Talk
time.
right, or I'm gonna have to make.
Go ahead. I'll just have that stupid fucking lawsuit. Oh,
You're gonna fucking knee me, motherfucker?
We have to, guy. We have to. You know what? Just stay there. Stay there on the ground. You don't want to go in the car. Is someone go talk to that Mercedes guy? See if there's a crime going on or something.
Ah! It's cutting my right wrist, you
Yes,
dumb
yes,
fuck.
I understand. You did this to yourself.
You're cutting my wrist!
Yes, yes, we understand.
He has the fingers. His fingers not tight.
No, it's on the sides of my wrist. It's twisted in
Yes,
there.
okay, we understand.
Shut the fuck up!
Be cool.
You dumb shit!
Be cool. Told you we're investigating.
Yeah, investigating my safety by throwing me on the ground, you stupid bitch!
Yes, sir. We're concerned about you.
Yeah, I can fucking tell.
Yeah.
Did you cut your hand?
Ah, fuck!
Sorry.
It's cutting into my hand, you stupid
I know. Look what you did.
So the moral of the story is, if you don't give the cops your ID, they're just going to take it from you anyway. And sure, the cop may be wrong legally, but obviously, who's going to suffer the consequences here? Who had to go through the process, right? I want to be clear about something. This officer's ability to take my client's identification, it's not rooted in the Constitution. It's not rooted in the law. It's rooted in the fact that there's a system out there that's going to protect this deputy's decisions. And obviously that needs to change. That's why situations like this need to be going into courts. We need to change the process one case at a time. We need to try to fight for justice. Because the more often a court sees circumstances happening, one of two things is going to happen. They're going to make the change that the people deserve and that the Constitution demands, or they're not, and then something else will probably develop from there. But what I do know is, yeah, it's wrong what this officer did, in my opinion, but he did it, and he's going to keep doing it. He's probably been doing it for 31 years, and not a single officer out there decided to stop him. When the police chief went out there and saw, he didn't do anything about it either.
I'm not authorized to remove the handcuffs since I'm not the
As a matter of fact,
get them to.
Sarge, I have leg irons. If we have to, can I place them on his ankles? Yeah, he's the one that caused himself the issues by not wanting to give us his ID. Everything would have been fine. Hey, do you live here? Do you have your ID? Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, but he refused to identify. And our supervisors told him, hey, hook him up, put him in the back seat, and he just resisted.
Yeah, it was just out of an abundance of caution, just because my grandma's here.
Okay, can I get your ID?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, actually, you know what? My ID's at my house.
Oh, no problem. I'll be right with you.
Wait, so the person who called 911 because she was concerned that her grandmother was going to get pickpocketed, she doesn't have her ID. And what does Deputy Ruiz do about it? Oh, okay, no problem.
All right, son, let's go.
Where are we going?
Downtown. You got to go see a judge.
Oh, I'm arrested, Dad. Dad, I've been arrested.
For what?
For what?
I'll help you up.
What am I being arrested for?
1, 2, 3.
What am I being arrested for?
We already told you.
No, you didn't.
2 arrests, failure to ID, and resisting arrest.
You said resisting detention.
There you go. There you go. Be safe. Be careful.
Comes first.
Does anybody have his ID? All right. Thank you, man. Appreciate y'all's help.
Resist arrest if you are being wrongfully arrested. Yes, you can resist because.
All right. We're out of here. All
That
right.
is?
Yeah. Okay. We're good. Well, we told you resisting arrest and
Is your camera on?
and ID, failure to ID, and
your
resisting
camera on?
arrest, search, and seizure.
Is your camera on?
I've already told you that.
Okay, yours is on.
Okay, outstanding. I gotta go.
So this is a couple of hours of body camera footage condensed down to a couple of minutes so you can kind of get an understanding of what the situation was. We have a police chief who's been licensed for, over 10 years, almost 20 years. And then you have Ruiz, who's been licensed for 31 years, both doing policing. And then you have all these other officers standing around, and apparently nobody saw anything wrong. I'd be curious to know what your thoughts and comments are, and if this is a case you want to see more of, just let me know. If you have other questions or you have other comments or input, go ahead and share that too. Until next time, this is Clearly Established. Thanks for watching.